Ronnie Coleman is a former professional bodybuilder and 8-time Mr. Olympia winner. He began his journey in bodybuilding at a young age, inspired by the likes of Arnold Schwarzenegger and Franco Columbu. As a young man, he played football in college and was a member of the Texas A&M University track and field team. It was during this time that he began to seriously pursue bodybuilding and weight training. Coleman's success in bodybuilding began in the late 1990s when he won his first Mr. Olympia title in 1998. He went on to win the title 8 times, tying him with Lee Haney for the most Mr. Olympia wins in history. His massive size and strength made him a dominant force in the sport, and he quickly became a fan favorite. However, Coleman's use of anabolic steroids has been a subject of controversy throughout his career. In several interviews, he has admitted to being addicted to steroids and has shared the negative effects they had on his health. Coleman has stated that he started using steroids early in his career and that his usage gradually increased over time. He has also acknowledged that he used other performance-enhancing drugs such as growth hormone and insulin. The long-term effects of steroid use can include a range of health problems, including liver damage, cardiovascular disease, and infertility. Coleman has undergone numerous surgeries due to the wear and tear in his body from his intense training regimen and steroid use. He has had multiple surgeries on his back, including several spinal fusions, and has also had surgery to repair a torn triceps muscle. Coleman's addiction to steroids has also had a negative impact on his personal life and relationships. In a 2015 interview with Generation Iron, he admitted that his steroid use caused him to become distant from his family and friends. He also acknowledged that his addiction caused him financial problems, as he spent large amounts of money on steroids and other performance-enhancing drugs. The use of anabolic steroids in bodybuilding has also had a negative impact on society as a whole. The prevalence of steroid use in the sport has led to the normalization of the practice, and many young athletes feel pressure to use steroids in order to achieve success. This has led to a rise in steroid-related health problems, as well as increased scrutiny of the sport of bodybuilding as a whole. In recent years, Coleman has spoken out about the dangers of steroid use and has encouraged others to pursue natural bodybuilding methods. He has also advocated for more comprehensive drug testing in the sport of bodybuilding to level the playing field for all competitors. Despite his struggles with addiction and the negative impact of steroid use on his health and personal life, Coleman remains one of the most successful bodybuilders in history and a prominent figure in the sport. Ronnie Coleman's addiction to steroids had a significant impact on his personal life. In a 2015 interview with Generation Iron, Coleman spoke candidly about his steroid use had affected his relationships with family and friends. He admitted that his addiction had caused him to become distant from those closest to him and that it had strained his personal relationships. Coleman's addiction to steroids also caused him financial problems. He spent large amounts of money on steroids and other performance-enhancing drugs, which took a toll on his personal finances. He had to make significant financial sacrifices to continue using steroids, which further contributed to the strain on his personal life. Coleman's intense training regimen and steroid use caused him to miss out on important events in his personal life. He often had to prioritize his training over spending time with loved ones, which caused further strain on his relationships. Coleman has acknowledged that his addiction to steroids had negative effects on his personal life and has spoken out about the dangers of steroid use. He has encouraged others to pursue natural bodybuilding methods and to prioritize their health and well-being over achieving a certain physique through the use of steroids. Ronnie Coleman's addiction to steroids had a significant impact on his career as a professional bodybuilder. While his use of steroids helped him achieve massive size and strength, It also took a toll on his body and caused long-term health problems. Coleman has undergone numerous surgeries throughout his career, including several spinal fusions, which have left him with limited mobility and chronic pain. Coleman's health problems have prevented him from competing in bodybuilding competitions in recent years. He retired from the sport in 2007, but attempted a comeback in 2012, only to withdraw from the competition due to health issues. Despite his struggles with injury and health problems, Coleman remains one of the most successful bodybuilders in history, with 8 Mr. Olympia titles to his name. Coleman's addiction to steroids also had a negative impact on his reputation within the bodybuilding community. While many athletes in the sport use steroids and other performance-enhancing drugs, Coleman's public admission of his addiction to steroids and the negative effects they had on his health and personal life have made him a controversial figure. However, Coleman has also used his experience to speak out about the dangers of steroid use in bodybuilding. He has encouraged others to pursue natural bodybuilding methods and to prioritize their health and well-being over achieving a certain physique through the use of steroids. He has also advocated for more comprehensive drug testing in the sport of bodybuilding to level the playing field for all competitors. While Ronnie Coleman's addiction to steroids helped him achieve success as a professional bodybuilder, it also had a significant negative impact on his health, personal life, and reputation within the sport. His struggles with addiction and the negative effects of steroid use serve as a cautionary tale for athletes and bodybuilders, and he has used his experience to speak out about the dangers of steroid use and advocate for a more responsible and healthy approach to the sport of bodybuilding. His story serves as a cautionary tale for young athletes about the dangers of performance-enhancing drugs and the importance of prioritizing one's health and well-being. It also highlights the value of hard work, dedication, and resilience in the pursuit of success. Finally, Coleman's advocacy for more responsible and fair competition in bodybuilding serves as a call to action for athletes and fans of the sport to promote integrity and responsible sportsmanship. By learning from his experiences, young athletes can strive to achieve success in a healthy, responsible, and sustainable manner. What is clear is that the use of steroids in sports is a controversial topic, and many athletes have been accused of using performance-enhancing drugs to gain an unfair advantage over their competitors. While some athletes have been open about their steroid use, others have denied it despite mounting evidence to the contrary. Regardless of whether or not Ronnie Coleman has used steroids, it is important to recognize that the use of these drugs can have serious health consequences. Steroids can lead to a range of short-term and long-term side effects, including acne, high blood pressure, liver damage, and an increased risk of heart disease and stroke. Furthermore, the use of steroids goes against the principles of fair play and sportsmanship that underpin competitive athletics. In sports, athletes are expected to compete on a level playing field with no artificial advantage. When athletes use steroids, they are not only cheating themselves, but also cheating their fellow competitors and fans. For younger generations, it is important to understand that taking shortcuts to achieve success can have serious consequences. While it may be tempting to use steroids or other performance-enhancing drugs to get ahead, doing so can come at a great cost to one's health, reputation, and future prospects. Instead, young athletes should focus on developing their skills and abilities through hard work, dedication, and practice. They should prioritize their health and well-being and remember that there are no shortcuts to success. By staying true to their values and working hard to achieve their goals, young athletes can build a foundation for long-term success and fulfillment in sports and in life.